lot of my classmates were very hesitant before we went. Oh, I'm going to have to be outside. You know, all kinds of sort of hesitations. But every single one of them at the end said this was one of the greatest experiences they've ever had. So all of those things on the front end washed away based on the experience.
You know, we left the first time we met up. We were all wearing our nice clothes, and everybody was the VP of something. You know, we went out in the woods where nobody's the VP of anything. And we came back to that next session, and everybody hugged, and how you been? You know, it's like we felt so close immediately, just from having spent that time. I mean, it's a pretty intimate time to be in the woods for 4 days with a group of people.
You can't help but build lasting friendships that come from that, and so that was a really remarkable piece, and something I wouldn't have expected. And again, it's just amazing what you walk away with in terms of long-term, lasting relationships. It's way beyond a business card exchange or networking opportunity. This is relationship building, and that's what's impactful, and that's what lasts a long time, is the relationships.
For me, the part that I probably enjoyed the most was the solo. We were really lucky. We didn't have a drop of rain or bad weather, and I really enjoyed that time to step back and reflect, and to wake up that morning with a woodpecker hammering away on the tree, and to really pause and think about what that time and space had meant and the challenges in front of us. And the takeaway that I will have with me the rest of my life is that most of the limitations we face are ones we impose on ourselves.
Naturally, human behavior, whether you want to or not, or whether it's recognizable, it registers in your mind a certain way, you are sizing people up from the moment you meet them.
Right.
And so in my mind, I don't have anything in common with this person. Like that person, I think I'll get along with this person. And you don't know until that experience. That is what bonds you. That is what separates it.
Reached into my bag to pull out all my neat things I'd been packing and preparing for weeks, and none of them were there. That feeling of, I now need everyone around me for all of the basics. And I'll never forget it. The ultimate was when someone came up to me and said, I've never done this in my life, but I want to offer to share my toothbrush with you on this trip. And I was like, okay, this is big.
I'm not an outdoors person at all, but to this day, that's one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. So I would strongly encourage anyone that's considering this program to look beyond themselves, look beyond what they think their weaknesses are, their strengths are, or their previous experiences, and just pour yourself into it, and you're going to get a big reward out of it.
On rocks, we were climbing, and the women got separated from men. So I was third of about, I don't know, 18 women. I'm climbing the top and I'm coming backwards. And there's nothing to hold on to except the person who's spotting me. That was bloody knee, if I remember correctly. And I immediately went, nope, I'm doing this for these women and climbing myself up. And all these women who are behind it who are going to lose faith if you just stop. So I said, we're all climbing, we're all doing it. And it worked out that day. It was perfect.
I got up to the top of that and froze. And I was I think I was the first one to go on the swing.
Oh, right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But that was just the thing. I looked down and everyone's under the little tent trying to stay dry and cheering me on.
Yeah.
And it was just a moment of like, all right, okay, I'm scared. Like, I don't know if I could do this. I know they can't push me off.
Yeah,
they told me they wouldn't. That was the only way I was going to get down. You know, and just to see everyone down there cheering you on.
And it brought us closer together. It led us to really understand what it means to break down barriers, to get out of your comfort zone and learn things about yourself and learn things about how you behave that really helps or doesn't help people as a collective. So it was tremendously powerful and made the difference for me.